Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing today out there? Y'all know me, the normal. I'm just out here chilling, enjoying nature. Listening to the birds chirping and all. Uh, I ain't really doing too much. I figured I'd come on and drop a video for y'all. I ain't been on here in a couple of days or so I figured I'd come and drop one for y'all. I'm still on my 40-day fast right now. I had a couple of people hit me up and ask me how that was going. Well, it's going. You put it like that. I kind of backslid a little bit on my eating part of it because I really wanted to just drink water throughout the whole time frame, nothing but water. But I kind of backslid on the food part of it a little bit. But overall, it's doing pretty good. It's going pretty good. I'm gonna get right into this video though, cause I've been wanting to trim my videos down to about 10 to 12 minutes or so they won't be so long. I noticed though I get off into one, and before you know it, I'm 20 minutes or so into a video, sometimes 30 minutes. So I want to trim it down a little bit, start working on that. So I'm gonna get right into it. The name of this video is called "The Joyful Happiness," or to give to receive type of thing. You know, Joy and happiness, which one is better to me, and what's the difference between the two? Uh, Now, by now, everybody know that in order to manifest something into your life, in order to manifest your desires or whatever, that you want to keep a high vibration going at all times. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep a positive attitude throughout your life, throughout your everyday, throughout your life, really. You see what I'm saying? So you want to practice on being joyful and happy or whatever throughout the whole time. You want to really make it part of your life to be joyful and happy. Some people may say, that's easier said than done, but how can I maintain this joyful feeling or this happy feeling when I got day-to-day problems and issues going on? You see what I'm saying? Or how can I maintain this joyful feeling and this happy feeling when I've been trying to manifest something and I hadn't saw it yet? It hadn't come to me yet. So, how can I maintain these feelings? Well, first of all, you want to know the difference between joy and happiness. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference right there. Some may say that that they both one and the same. Some people say that, but it's a difference between the two words. Now, when it comes to happiness, happiness is happiness is an emotion that you feel when that you experience when you feel contentment or some type of intense pleasure. You see what I'm saying? While joy, joy is more of a joy is more of a emotion that you feel when you achieve selflessness, or some type of personal sacrifice, I guess you can say. Now, so in other words, how can I put it? So in other words, look at it like this: happiness is more of the receiver, while joy is more of the giver. See what I'm saying? So joy is more constant, while happiness, although happiness is very intense, but it's temporary. You see what I'm saying? So say for an example, okay, say for an example, you walking down the street one day, you got maybe $10 to your name. You walking down the street one day, and all of a sudden, you get this nudge to look down. So you look down at that time, and you see $100 bill laying on the ground. You hurry up and pick it up and put it in your pocket. Excuse me, you hurry up and pick it up and put it in your pocket. At that moment, you're gonna get some type of sense or intense feeling of happiness gonna rush through you. You just found $100 bill just laying on the ground. So that's more of happy. You just received something. While joy is when you, for an example, when you take say $50 out of that $100 you just found, and you give it to a mother and her child in order for them to have something to eat that day. You see what I'm saying? It's a different feeling right there. So, they both positive now. You know what I'm saying? They both good feelings. They both positive feelings, but it's a different feeling that you get when you gave that $50 up versus you finding that $100 on the ground. So with that being said, then a person would say, okay, then which one lasts the longest? Because if I'm trying to manifest something to my life, these are feelings that I want to maintain. I don't want a quick hit or a quick fix. You know what I'm saying? These are feelings that I want to maintain. So which one of the feelings last the longest? Okay, remember what I said then. Happiness is the receiver, while joyful is the giver. You see what I'm saying? So to receive something, that's easy to receive something. All you gotta do is accept it. Somebody give you something, then you accept it. You know what I'm saying? That's easy. And it feel good. But it's temporary. You see what I'm saying? It don't last long. Once that $100 gone, then you go right back into that down feeling or that low vibrational feeling because of lack. You see what I'm saying? Because the money gone now. You see what I'm saying? So it's a different feeling now with joy. I mean, now with joy or the giving side of it, you'll forever remember the time that you gave somebody something from the heart. You see what I'm saying? Something to somebody in dying need of something. You know what I'm saying? And you was able to be there to get that person whatever it was from the heart. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you'll never forget. That's priceless. You know what I'm saying? You can't put a price tag on that. So that's how I look at joy and happiness. Happiness is more of the receiver, while joy is more of the giver. You know. Now, remember that happiness now, it's an intense feeling, but it's temporary. You see what I'm saying? So with remember if you wanna keep that positive vibe and that high vibration going, it's something that you want to go over and on and on and on. Then, like I say, happiness is temporary and joy is constant. Something that's gonna keep going on and on. You see what I'm saying? So it's only one way to be happy. You see what I'm saying? Or it's only one way to receive something. You accept it. But you got all different kinds of ways, to be joyful, because you got all kinds of ways that you can give. You see what I'm saying? So I wrote, to try to get on through this video, I wrote a couple ways down, couple things down, or ways that you can give without it really hurting you like that. You see what I'm saying? It's ways you can give when it not really hurting you like that. You see what I'm saying? And you feel good about it. So I wrote a couple ways down. I'm gonna get to them right quick. Okay, the first way, obviously, you know what I'm saying? You can the obvious way or whatever. You can spend money or give somebody money. That's the obvious way. It ain't got to be a large sum of money or a huge contribution. You see what I'm saying? You can help somebody out with their power bill, or buy somebody a cup of coffee, or pay for the car behind you in the drive-through, pay for their meal. When they come up, that'll make you feel good. That's one way you could give. Contribute your own finances or whatever. The second one is, spending time with somebody. You know what I'm saying? You might go over your parents' house or over your grandparents' house, and sit down with them and keep them company for a while. You see what I'm saying? Or for instance, or take your kids. You know what I'm saying? You might surprise your kids one day and take them to a movie. See this new movie getting ready to come out or just came out that they've been wanting to see or whatever. Surprise them and spend a little time with your kids or whatever. Take them to the movies. You know what I'm saying? So you can spend time with people. Uh, Number three, you can volunteer. Volunteer to do something. I mean, you ain't gotta. It ain't gotta be nothing to where you spending hours at some program or countless hours at some institution or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You could volunteer to take an elderly lady to the grocery store when nobody else want to step up to the plate and volunteer to take her. You know what I'm saying? A little stuff like that right there. Uh, Another way, just by being emotionally available for somebody. You see what I'm saying? In other words, you know, sending them kind words of encouragement. You'll be surprised on how that make people feel. Just kind words to help people out. You see what I'm saying? So it's different ways you can give. What's another way? Perform some type of act of kindness. You see what I'm saying? Uh, what's one? Holding the door open for somebody behind you at the store instead of just letting the door go in their face. Somebody get ready to come right behind you. You know what I'm saying? Hold the door open for them so they can walk out, or letting somebody cut in front of you in traffic or something like that, or you at the grocery store, you at the store or something, and you see a person behind you in line and they got lesser items than what you got. You know what I'm saying? Let them go and cut in front of you and go in front of you. You know what I'm saying? That's another act of kindness right there. Uh, you know, you might see stray cats. You might have a stray cat, around your house or whatever. You know, throw a little food out there to the cat. All that little act of kindnesses. You see what I'm saying that you can do. Another way, compliment somebody. You know, tell somebody, how nice they hairdo is. They new hairdo. You like the new hairstyle or whatever, or you like the new shoe they just bought, or the new outfit. So compliments. That's ways right there of giving. You know what I'm saying, and it make you feel good at the same time. Uh, Here's another one. Make somebody laugh. Somebody told me a long time ago that a person will never forget you if you make them laugh, or a person never forget a person that made them laugh. You see what I'm saying? And it make you feel good in the inside too because you laughing. You see what I'm saying? So that's another way that you can give. Or you can, just tell your story. You know what I'm saying? When you tell a person your story, you giving that person a intimate part of yourself. You see what I'm saying? And you'll be surprised that your story alone could help change somebody's life or save somebody's life. So your story is very important. So all those are just ways, that you can give that it don't even cost a lot to do that. You see what I'm saying? And it lasts a long time. That's something that you will always remember, and it's something that person will always remember. You know what I'm saying? So those things are priceless. So that's a way to keep that joy feeling within you. And if you joyful, you're going to be happy anyway. You see what I'm saying? So that's a way to keep that joyful feeling in you to help manifest and bring in what you're trying to manifest, or what you're trying to bring into yourself. So there it is, y'all. I ain't gonna be on here too long. I just want to come in and drop that, couple of words on y'all or whatever. On how to give. It's better to give. In other words, it's better to give than to receive. You see what I'm saying? Because once you give, then you will receive. Uh, so be happy to give. I mean, be happy to receive, but be joyful to give. And when you give, always remember too, when you give from the heart. You see what I'm saying? Always give from the heart. Don't give from a place of guilt for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or you may feel guilty about something that you done towards a person or whatever. So, you feel like you can give then because, out of guilt. You know what I'm saying? I always give from the heart. I had I remember well, when it was last week, my granddaddy's funeral, whatever, probably a couple of days before my granddaddy's funeral. I was cleaning up, downstairs or whatever, and I got this long table down there that I got had all kind of stuff on it, different papers and all types of stuff. So I'm cleaning that off or whatever, and stumbled across and found three lottery tickets, two $25 lottery tickets, and a $10 scratch off lottery ticket that I hadn't even scratched off yet. I forgot I had the ticket. They probably been sitting there maybe 5, 6 months or something. I forgot I had them. And so that night I scratched them off or whatever. And one of the $25 tickets won a ticket. And one of the $10 ticket, it won a ticket. Now the other $25, it didn't win. So the next day I was taking, which was going to be a Saturday, I was taking my kids to go get a haircut, to drop them off to get a haircut. And I said, I'll go and I'm gonna go cash these tickets in. So I had two different stores in mind to go, turn the tickets in and get me two more tickets or whatever. So and I was going back and forth on which one I was gonna go to. So I said, I'm gonna go up to Kroger, and I just stop at the gas station up here and get a ticket. So really I was hoping that the universe was gonna send me to the store that was gonna, have the winning tickets sitting right there waiting for me when I picked them. So I went on and went to Kroger's first. Went to Kroger first. And while I was in Kroger though, in my mind still, I'm trying to figure out which store I'm gonna go to. So I want to win on these scratch offs. So after I left out of Kroger, I went to the store up the street from Kroger's, and went in, got the scratch off, picked me two scratch off tickets or whatever, and came on back out. And so as I was getting in the car, I was getting ready to pull out. A guy walked up and asked me, could he have, a few dollars to get him something to eat. So, I went on in my pocket. I gave him $2 or whatever, $2, $3 or something. And I pulled on off. So when I went on to the crib, I scratched the tickets off, and now one of them wasn't a winner. So I'm thinking that, by me choosing that store, that the universe sent me to that store to win this, it set me up to win these scratch off lottery tickets or whatever. So I scratched them off, like I say, and neither one of the tickets won. So it hit me. I said, oh man. I said, I was basically being tested. You see what I'm saying? Now the universe could have easily sent me to the store to the store that was going to have the winning lottery ticket or whatever, but the tickets didn't win. But I ended up, the guy came to the car. Now, had I left out of that store 10, 15 seconds earlier, than when I did, the guy never would have caught me. You know what I'm saying? Because I left my car running because I know I was just going in there to get two lottery tickets and come right back out. So I left the car running. So if I'd have left out of that store 10, 15 minutes earlier than what I did, the guy never would have had a chance to catch up with me to ask me for a couple of dollars to get him something to eat. Now keep in mind, it was a Wendy's across the street and it was a McDonald's across the street. So when I gave him a couple of dollars, he walked right in the store. He could have easily went over there and got him a burger from either one of them restaurants right there. But he walked right in the store. Now, I don't know if he was, going to get some tater chips or something out of the store, or if he was going to get a bill or something. But the thing was, it wasn't for me to try to figure out what he was going to get with the money I just gave him. You see what I'm saying? That's up to him and the universe, what he was doing. I did that from the heart when I gave him that money. And it was a test for me the whole time. I'm thinking the universe sent me to this store because they had me set up to get these two winning lottery tickets when I cashed them in or whatever. That ain't what it was. I was looking to receive something. You see what I'm saying? But that ain't what it was. The universe sent me to that particular store. I could have went to any store. This store wasn't even in the hood. You see what I'm saying? At this particular store right here, you really ain't even expecting nobody to be at this store, asking for no money, nothing like that. You expect a store in the hood, to do, have somebody out there waiting for you to come out so they can ask you for a couple dollars or whatever, whatever. It wasn't even that type of store. And this guy asked me for the money, and I gave it to him. So the universe wasn't setting me up to go to this store to get these 2 winning lottery tickets. It was setting me up to go to this store because it knew that it had an angel that it had in place to test my heart, to see where my heart was at. You see what I'm saying? To see if I was gonna give this guy this money or not, to get him something to eat with. Now whether or not he got something to eat with this money or not, I don't know. But it ain't for me to try to figure that out. That's up to him and the universe to deal with that. So on my end though, I passed that test that was given to me because I gave this guy this money to get him something to eat from the heart. So with that being said, when you give to somebody, give from the heart. Don't give from a place of guilt because you done something towards somebody and you trying to make yourself feel better. You see what I'm saying? Give from the heart. You give and you gonna receive. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get ready to get up off here, y'all. I ain't gonna stay on here too long. Oh yeah, and then another thing also, I also remember that the giving part of it don't always have to be towards or to somebody. You see what I'm saying? It can be you giving up something in your life. You see what I'm saying? Something that's hindering you, whether it's people, friends, or just family or whatever, people or things, certain habits or something that you may have going on or whatever that it's time to give up. You know what I'm saying? It's time to give it up to create that space so something else can come through and fit in that space a whole lot better than what was right there. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes it ain't all about giving to somebody. Sometimes a person got to give up something in order to receive something. You see what I'm saying? So, cause by you giving those certain things up, now it creates space there for something better to fit in. You see what I'm saying? So there it is, y'all. I ain't gonna be on here too long. I'm trying to cut these videos and make them a little shorter or whatever, but the joyful happiness. So the difference between joy and happiness. So in a nutshell, and to make it a whole lot simple, happiness is temporary. Happiness is to receive something. To be joyful is to give something. You see what I'm saying? And you want to, and joyful is more constant. So if you want to keep that constant feeling of feeling good and positive, that high vibration, then try giving something up. You know what I'm saying? Or try giving something, whether it's volunteering or whatever I had on the list. You know what I'm saying? You can give something and it ain't got to cost that much. You see what I'm saying? It's something that it won't hurt you. You see what I'm saying? So there it is, y'all. If I said anything that resonated with you, I know this video a little choppy or whatever, because like I said, I'm trying to narrow it down or whatever, so it ain't really flowing how I feel like it should be flowing. I don't guess. I'm gonna have to look back at it, but there it is. Y'all can play it back and check it out or whatever. But there it is. If I said anything that resonated with you, give me the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button so you can get the videos and notifications first when I drop another video. But until then, y'all, high vibrations, and I'm out.